Golden State, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season. And some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now. And their opponents do too. As the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Now, here's Green. Butler up top. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot no good. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Outside, Green. Pass to Hield. Back to Green. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Curry from deep three-point land. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And SGA, the bucket, on the assist by Holmgren.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Butler hits them both. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Now, here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. Here's SGA. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Butler. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Shot is good by Curry.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler against Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Greg.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
That free throw good from Holmgren. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the third most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Williams. Pass to SGA. From the arc. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Crafty move. Count that bucket. Butler's got 6.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Dort outside. Now here's Holmgren. Outside, SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's SGA. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Thunder. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. Moody passes to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hardenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Outside Moody. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
No No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The first one falls. So he makes both from the line. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
They get it again. Outside, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from three. SGA's got 10.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Over the previous month, we look at the best when it comes to scoring. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Butler, coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Butler with the ball. He's covered by Holmgren. Now here's Butler. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Curry with a steal. Podziemski with it. Watched by Wallace. Butler passes to Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Now just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Hartenstein's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. The baseline J is on the way. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Now SGA. He's got 10. Pass to Williams. Drains the triple.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Butler, down low, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. 6-point lead. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focus. Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Pajemski. Butler against Holmgren. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. Outside Pajemski. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA from behind the arc. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. The three from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. He has 6.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Here's SGA, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Curry.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Now here's Kuminga. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Butler surveying the floor. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams comes in for Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for Chet Holmgren.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Butler.
One of the toughest players in the NBA. No doubt Butler's teammates love having him around.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. 8 for 12 from the field now.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Oh, the shortest three in basketball. Good to see Kuminga taking advantage of that corner spot.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Mitchell. Pass to SGA. Puts up a three, and it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 8. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Mitchell. He had 9 points in his last time out. Wiggins with a screen on Butler. Pass to Wiggins. And the layup is good off the glass. Wiggins has gotten his first basket of the night.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Butler. Outside Kuminga. Moody on the wing. Watched by Wallace. He shoots. Again, Golden State. Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Holmgren. It's Wiggins on the wing. Wallace outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren using that length inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Outside Kuminga. Shoots over Wiggins. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
Brute force on that interior. Jonathan Kuminga, let's just say he's a special athlete, folks.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 6. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Butler can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Mitchell, defended by Podziemski. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Wallace. No points so far. Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And here are the Warriors now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Kuminga.
1 shot.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Williams looking around. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. And here's Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Butler. Oh, JB, look out.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Lets it fly. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Podziemski. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Dort outside. Outside for Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Pajimski grabs the board.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Wiggins against Butler. Pass to Moody. Outside Pajimski. Over Dort. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Now here's Curry, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Launches it from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder leading by 3. Williams with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 5 now.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors miss again.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Dort, left side. Williams from long range. Warriors with the rebound. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Pajimski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Paz gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. So it's Oklahoma City now. It's a 3-point game. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Here's Butler. Takes the contact and delivers. Jimmy Butler.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And SGA, the bucket, on the assist from Williams. SGA's got 23 points. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Outside, Williams. And it's off from 3-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Green, the pass to Kuminga. Back to Green. Curry against Wiggins. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. SGA, what a finish!
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Curry. Now here's Butler, pounded by Wiggins. And again. It's Golden State.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Dort outside. Here's Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now Dort, defended by Podziemski. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort from downtown. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Right side, Green. Here's Podziemski. Dort defending. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Curry with a steal. And they're running. Here's Kuminga. Oh, how about Moody with the open court finish?
The high activity on defense from Curry. Excellent job poking the ball away.
Dort outside. Pass to Williams. SGA deciding where to go with it. Dort outside. There's the triple. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. Green with a screen on Wiggins. And here's Butler outside. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dort's shot is good. So Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Pass to Curry. Outside Podziemski. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Podziemski. Outside, Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
Now that's 2 fouls for him so far, but I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Wiggins. The Warriors trailing. There's 38 seconds left in the second. Back to Curry. Butler on the wing. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Up top, Curry. SGA covering to end the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry.
Mind the lanes.
At
Mind
the
the
line for
lanes.
one.
One shot.
Close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. It'll be the Detroit Pistons up against the Celtics in Boston. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is going to be an exciting one, Ernie. I'm ready.
Yeah, so am I, big fella. Let's get it going.
See, every time you make me
And now back to the SGA show. The first half. It really has been all SGA.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back, watch the show. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Outside Butler, down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Green, and stolen by Hartenstein. Butler against Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Here's Williams. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And for the Warriors, they're shooting it well at 59%. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. For the lead. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Outside Curry. Hield for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot's good. Holmgren's got 11 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Curry for the tie. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. The offensive rebound. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. Start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Outside, SGA. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Over Butler, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Back to Curry, launches a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3 points.
Butler's got 8 assists here tonight.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Holmgren. 13 points in the game.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Hield. Outside Butler. 4-3. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Dort. And here's Hartenstein. Here's SGA. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now Curry, give him 20. Green, a screen, pulls it from the corner. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
SGA against Curry. Up top, SGA. 30 points in the game. Beating the contact, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
There's a screen. Hield fires from way outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Williams on the wing. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Warriors trail by 9. Williams defending. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Texan fans because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Curry, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
From deep, SGA. And no good. Warriors trail by 4. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren. Holmgren against Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's SGA. The deep 3 on target from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Dort. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Warriors trail by 5. And here's Podziemski. 7 points in the game. The three from Curry. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Curry passes to Green. Butler against Holmgren. The 17-footer. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 29.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Podziemski with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And here's Curry for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 31 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Count that one.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. He's feeling it. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 6. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Butler. Williams from long range. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams on the wing. Butler covering. Williams' shot is good.
What a bailout from Williams, converting with the shot clock winding down.
Here's Curry. He's got 31 from deep three-point range. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Here's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Podziemski. He's got 7. Green finds Curry. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Curry's got 34 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Warriors trail by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Podziemski. Outside Curry. Outside Moody. The 3 is up. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to SGA. Here's Wallace. Connects from downtown. Wallace has got his second basket on the night. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Mitchell, Aaron Wiggins out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Dort. Williams with the screen. Dort, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Horford, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Butler. Over Wiggins. The shot by Butler, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Mitchell to the middle. Here's Dort. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Now here's Podziemski. Here's Butler, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
That's good from Butler. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Mitchell, fires for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Butler. Pass to Horford. Back to Butler. Horford, a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Butler. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Butler. Williams defending. Butler against Williams. Right side Butler. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Butler's got 36 points.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Dort. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. So Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
To the inside, Kuminga uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for Podziemski. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Wallace outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And there's the screen. Williams from long range. They get it back. This one for three. Drops in the three.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Curry finds Butler. Horford, a screen on Williams. Butler with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Butler against Dort. Shot clock at 5. The 17-footer. No good, off the front rim. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wallace outside. Pass to Mitchell. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Kuminga following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Curry's shot is off. Kuminga against Dort. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And what focus from Dort inside. Even while being fouled, he still puts a shot in the air.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wallace. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Green's checked in for the Warriors. So he gets them both. Now here's Curry. Outside Moody. Will it go? Yes, on the jumper. Now SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game. Warriors trail by 16. Curry surveys. Outside Butler. Pass to Kuminga. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 15 rebounds here tonight. It's Wiggins on the wing. Butler covering. Dort outside. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Clock at 6. The shot by Dort, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. It's a 16-point game. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one's good. 44 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And here's Butler outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now SGA. Fires it. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 46.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Left side Green. The 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to SGA. Dort outside. Holmgren outside. Here's SGA. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Butler. Rejected by Holmgren.
I mean, what an incredible reach he has. Holmgren should strike fear into any shooter when he's on the floor.
And down it goes. 2 points.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Curry against SGA. Pass to Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
2 shots.
That's good from Butler. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Butler hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Dort outside. It's Hartenstein, high post. Outside, Williams. Off target with the 3.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 40 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Pass to Curry. Out to Hield. Launches it, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Dort. Banks it home. Big shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Warriors trail by 10. And here's Curry.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
That one misses.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
And he sinks the second. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off from 3. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. They trail by 9. Now Butler. Curry outside. Now Hield. Green with a screen on Hartenstein. Now Curry. Pulls the trigger. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder leading by 9. 1:49 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Dort for 3. Ooh, he leaves no question.
soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Thunder shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Curry. Healed. Can't hit it.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for Dort. Now here's SGA. Mitchell outside. He launches. Oh, Horford there with a board. Now the Warriors with it. It's a 13-point game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From downtown. No good. Now here's Wallace. So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.